Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. This is Cleta Colson-Eyre. Good. I think I said good morning, but it's good evening, everybody. Thank y'all for taking a few minutes of your time to either watch this video or you may be live watching it. Either way, just want to thank you. So my name is Cleta Colson-Eyre, and I am a independent future executive senior sales director with Mary Kay. I've been building my Mary Kay business for over 30 years. In fact, almost 35 years this year. And so I joined as a young girl, just right out of college. You guys, I love the product. I was a hostess and the product cleared my skin up. And I thought, shoot, maybe I could make like 50 bucks a week doing something like this. So I decided to take a chance. My consultant that was selling to me, she thought I would be good. She brought me to a sales meeting. I was very impressed with all the women. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to figure out a way to do this. And it is so funny, you guys, because I was a basketball player in high school and in college. I played for the university. And I was not like someone that you ever would say, like on my yearbook, future Mary Kay beauty consultant. I was like probably the last person that you would pick that would sell makeup, try to get dolled up and be in the beauty business. I'm not kidding you. Like, it's really funny when I look back. In fact, I remember seeing someone one time, they're like, you sell makeup? That's funny. I said, I know. But you know what? Tonight, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I love about the business, why I'm still in after all these years. And it may be that it's something that you might want to do. I don't know. So, first of all, I want to tell you thank you for watching. The person that invited you to watch this, whether it was me or it could be one of my sales directors or beauty consultants, what I do know is that we really appreciate women of their word. We call them wow women. It's women that when they say, yeah, I'll do it, you have a challenge to get a certain number of people to watch the video, I'll do it. And then you actually do it. So thank you. We are looking for wow women of their word. And so I really appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is just tell you, I don't know what you know about Mary Kay. You may not know anything except for that we drive pink cars. And that's about all I knew at first. My grandmother sold Mary Kay's back in the early like 70s, and my aunt. And so I actually knew about Mary Kay when I was in like elementary school. I remember that's all the makeup like my mother used. And so when I got to college, I didn't use the product. I used some of the lip glosses, but when I got to college, I always had broken out skin. And when I started using Mary Kay, it's when my skin actually cleared up. And so I really was sold on the product. I thought the product was so good. I was really surprised because I thought it was for a little bit older women, not women my age. You know what I mean? And so, but hey, it worked. It cleared my face up. So I remember telling my sister, and she's like, so she bought it, cleared her face up. And of course, my mother's like, I've been trying to tell y'all this for how many years? So anyway, the products are really nice and they keep updating them. I want to show you a couple of things tonight. First of all, like this is our look. It's called our lookbook, and they bring this out about 5 times a year, and it has everything. It's just like a little magazine, and we send these to our customers. It's very updated, really wonderful models and high graphics. It has tutorials in here. It always highlights anything that's new. And then in the back, it has all of our prices and all the prices and all the different colors of all the things that we sell. Just really it's jam up top of the line. And it's funny, I should know this because my father owns a printing company and he has for about 56 years. And so I know good quality when I see it. So we have these beautiful lookbooks and they're continually updating our products to make sure that we have science changes all the time. So Mary Kay really makes sure that we have the top of the line products. And so that's probably the first thing that got me on Mary Kay is how good the products were. Okay, the second thing was I needed some money. I had a full-time job, but I was only making just a little over minimum wage. And by the time they took taxes out, and if you are young at all, even if you're not, if you remember your first job and you remember they told you made whatever an hour, and then when you got your check, you're like this don't seem right. And you divided it by how many hours you worked, and you just didn't know about all that stuff they take out of your check. And you're like, this don't seem fair. So even though I work full time, I didn't have any extra money. And I'm thinking, this is not even fun. So I thought this would really help give me that little bit of extra. And you know what? The very first week in Mary Kay, I held 3 parties. They weren't big, but you know what? At the end of the week, I sold $400 and my profit was $200 for 3 parties. And I thought, wow, I'm like, this is 30 something years ago. I thought that's more than I made in my whole 40-hour week job. And it was fun. Now, one of the things that I love about Mary Kay, and it's funny, the last 2 or 3 people that I have signed up have told me this, is that they said this feels like I have a sorority sisters again. I said absolutely, and that I had just come out of college, and I was very close to, our women's social club and the things that we all did together, girl time, and just had a ball, right? And then you get out of college, and you're like, man, what happened to all my girlfriends? Like, where all the things that we used to do, and it's just like your tribe, that community, something that everybody's in together. And I guess that's probably why I like to play sports as well. But you know what? So I really love that now I had a new sisterhood. And the only difference is that the women were all different ages and all different um, skin colors, all different sizes, different races. And it was just amazing that we all had similar goals. And the goal was to make women feel beautiful on the outside so that they could feel better about themselves on the inside. And it happens all the time. I had a facial this morning with a beautiful woman that just moved into town, and she looked so beautiful when she finished. And we just had just a wonderful time chatting about her moving from Minnesota to moving down to South Georgia, and all the things that she has done in her life. So interesting. And I thought, if I was not in Mary Kay, I just would not have the opportunity to meet women like this and to get to know different people. I mean, why would you meet strangers, right? So the community and the tribe and the friendships, the bonding that you get is something I had no idea that that's what you would get in Mary Kay. But it's one of the things I value the most, more than money, is the friendships in Mary Kay. If I pull up my phone and I pull up my favorites, every single one of them, except for my mother, are in Mary Kay. And that's something in my husband. And so it's just something else, how it has formed my life and the support and everything that you get. And so the friendships, of course, the money, you make 50% of what you sell. And there's also a lot of different ways. With right now we're virtual. A lot of us are. And even though I had a one-on-one facial, I'm not doing as many big parties as I used to. And so we have had to learn to pivot the last 6 or 7 months, and we have learned to sell on Facebook and also on Zoom calls and on FaceTime calls and things like this. And so, you know what? People are still buying. They're still washing their face at night. They're still putting on moisturizer. So we still have a business that people need. Like, I'm not going to not use toothpaste just because of COVID, right? I'm going to keep brushing my teeth and keep taking a bath, right? And I'm going to keep putting some makeup on, keep cleansing my skin and put some moisturizer on. So, my customers have continued to buy through this. And people are still looking. Some of the stores that they used to buy their makeup in are closed. So, you know what? A lot of times they're looking to Mary Kay people to get them their products too. So there's a lot of ways you can make money now, even from your home. I did a debut party for a new consultant this last week, Monday, and it was 1 hour flat. She sold over 100 and something, $120, $130, and the party's not closed out. But it was just like I did it for 1 hour. It's over. And she probably made 60, at least. Well, I know she's made at least $60, but that's just a low party right there. But even if that's that's $60 an hour. That's not bad money, right? So, there's ways to do this in the virtual world, and there's a lot of digital assets that you can use. We're posting things on like Instagram and things like that to get your business going and get some recognition. Plus, we have a beautiful personal website that Mary Kay does for us that people can order all online as well. So you make money selling, but you also make bonuses through team building. And that's what we're talking about tonight, is building our teams. So if this is something like you're like, man, I don't know. I mean, it might be something that I could do, something that you could try. When as you team build, you make bonuses when you sign up other people to sell Mary Kay. So you're going to make a percentage of everything they order from the company, anywhere from 4 to 23%, 26%. And you're also there's other little bonuses and free products that you get when you sign up people, that you can sell and make 100% profit, which is a great profit, right? And so those are commission checks and bonuses that you get every month. And some of the bonuses you get within 3 days of earning them, which is great. And of course, you guys have probably heard about the car program in Mary Kay. Well, that's pretty awesome. You can win they've got new cars that you can win. As a matter of fact, on this group page, there's a picture of all the cars that you can win and earn the use up for 2 years. There's a Chevy Malibu. There is a Chevy Equinox. There is a Camaro. And for the first time ever in Mary Kay, there's a truck, a Colorado truck. A Chevy Colorado. There's a Chevy Traverse, and then the pink Cadillacs. And so that's fun. Since I've been in Mary Kay, I've actually earned the use of 16 cars. And I drive a pink Cadillac right now. Mary Kay pays the title, taxes on it. I just got to put gas in it and go. Even they pay the majority of the insurance. So it's a really sweet deal. And you earn those through selling the products, but you also earn them through team building. And so what we know is we don't have enough consultants. We really don't. So we are looking for new consultants. And this happens to be one of those times where a lot of people are thinking, you know what, I do need something else to do. And I would love to be able to do it out of my house. I just talked to a lady yesterday who said, you know what, in fact, one of my new consultants, and she said, I am not going back to work. I just had a baby. I want to stay home. I'm not going back to work. So I need to make, she wanted to make at least $400 a month and stay home with her baby. And so we're going to do that. And so, in fact, that's the one that, we sold over $120 Monday night. So she's almost there, for one night. So if she just does it every week, she'll have her money that she needs, to stay at home and not have to work. So, the tribe, the girlfriends. Let me tell you something else that's really awesome about Mary Kay. Okay, that you may not know. The company was started by a lady named Mary Kay Ash, and she started on the principle of putting God first, family second, and career third, and to live and work by the golden rule. And the mission is to enrich women's lives. You would think the mission is to sell this many amount of lipsticks or cleansing creams, but it's not. It's to enrich women's lives. And then we have a foundation, and we support our main two causes is we give to researchers and scientists that are making headways and cures for cancers that affect women, and also domestic violence prevention and domestic violence awareness. We give to women's shelters every single year. Right here in my town, Mary Kay gave us $20,000 to our battered women's shelter. I was so proud, to live here and know that my company did that. And so we have all kind of things during the year that we do, MK 5Ks and things like that. But don't worry, we walk them sometimes. But it's a company really with a heart. And we are in 40 countries, you guys. It's way bigger than most people know. Way, way, way bigger. And the United States, we have a massive manufacturing plant in Dallas, Texas, or Louisville, right outside of Dallas. And a lot of people right now, especially in the last 6 or 7 months, guess what they're looking for? Products made in the USA. Like, that is very important to a lot of people right now, where before you didn't give a thought about it. So our products are made right in good old Texas. And so I like that. I've been to the manufacturing plant. I've seen it. I've seen them make them. It's amazing to see these little tiny caps go through and pour the lipsticks in the little form, and then puts the lid on and screws it, puts it in the box. It is, y'all, it's something else to see. But, made in the USA, that's always a good thing, right? And so these are just some of the kind of things that you get from Mary Kay that maybe you didn't know. How does the training work, and how do you get started? Well, the training is basically free. You would sign up under the person that invited you tonight. And then normally we would meet in person for training, but right now we're doing it through Facebook Live and Zoom calls and even on YouTube. So we would get your training in and, make sure you know what you do, because the truth is, that's one thing about Mary Kay is you get support. You're in business for yourself, but not right by yourself, which is pretty awesome. To get started, you would basically have to purchase a Mary Kay starter kit or sign up to become a beauty consultant. Now, there's 3 ways. So the first way is to buy, the original way is to buy a starter kit. The starter kit is this bag. If you can see it right here. This is the starter kit bag. So you get this beautiful black bag. Isn't that nice? You get that, and you get all this product I'm fixing to show you, okay? You get a combination to oily miracle set. It's got the cleanser, day solution, day cream, night cream, and eye cream. In addition to that, you get the one for dry to normal, the cleanser, the day cream, and the night cream. You also get, these are all full-size satin hand set that everybody loves, a full-size satin hand set. You get an ultimate black mascara. You get an eye makeup remover. You also get 5 of our CC creams, which is from very light to very deep. You get 4 of these little mirrors and trays, so that when you do facials and parties, you can have them live, have them right there. You get a pack of the Mary Kay lookbooks that I just showed you. So you get a pack of these. You get sales, you get sales tickets. You get this beautiful date book. Y'all's date book is super bad. I mean, it's so nice. It's got these great colored pages. It's a great planner. And honestly, I've seen them in the Hallmark store for like $30. And you get this free with your kit. And so the kit has other things too. It's got lots of other samples, but it's about $400 worth of products and materials, and it is only $100. $100. And so once you get that, you're in. Now, there's a couple other little specials. One is called an e-start. An e-start is where you would sign up and you would get a Mary Kay website for a year. Like it's marykay.com/your name. Like mine is www.marykay.com/Cleta. Or you're going to get, and you get a ProPay for a year. ProPay is where you can accept credit cards on your website. So you get to your website and you get ProPay. And that's only $30. And then you get all the digital tools you need to get started. You don't get anything in the mail. Nothing's mailed to you. Okay. But you can order some of that stuff later. So if you thought, hey, that's the way I want to go, then that's an option for you. Now, the best, in my opinion, is what they call the starter kit plus the e-start. And that's where you get the starter kit with all the stuff I just showed you, plus you get the e-start, the website for the year, and the ProPay, that's worth a $70 value right there. And it's $130. So that's like what I recommend. But honestly, you can get in whatever's best for you. Okay, so the e-start is $30, the starter kit is $100, and the e-start plus the starter kit is $130. And once you purchase that and join the company, we give you a consultant number that's all yours. You get to log into the consultant site. It's called marykayintouch.com, and we get you started with your training, book you a little debut party to get a little kickoff, and get going with it. And then we would also help you get your first few team members and get you going, because it's so much more fun to work with a team. My sister joined under me, and she's a couple years younger than me, and we have had the ball. She's still in. Like, she's going to celebrate her 34th year. I'm going to celebrate my 35th. So we've done it together all of these years, and it is more fun to have a buddy, because then you can say, okay, what are you doing? You have that encouragement. So that's where, you could actually have someone, you could sign up today, and then you actually could say, hey, I want to add you to this little group site. I want you to watch this video and tell me what you think, because I'd love to have you on my team. And you can sign up somebody right there. So this is what I want y'all to know. Really, the sky's the limit. I didn't really talk about the prizes that you win in Mary Kay. Like, I've got these beautiful, let's see if I can get it up to the thing. These beautiful diamond rings that I've won in Mary Kay, these diamond bar pins. Of course, lots of things around my home. I just won a big pink bicycle, a cruiser, a pink bicycle that says Mary Kay on it. So there's just fun things like that. Like, the prizes are awesome. They're always sending us stuff that we win in Mary Kay. Lots of jewelry, lots of designer handbags and things. I have this, this was one of them I recently won. Is a beautiful Kate Spade bag, and it's just gorgeous. And so they give you Cinderella gifts like that, stuff that you might like, but you're not going to spend the money on it, And so that is like a perk in Mary Kay. But y'all, the best thing about it is you're going to surround yourself with positive, upbeat women that want to help you become a better woman or a better man. And, you are really going to improve yourself from the inside out when you join the company. I truly believe that, whether you stay in a year or 30 years, you're going to be a better person, and you're going to hone your people skills. You're going to learn about money management, time management. It's like an education. It's like a college degree that you're getting when you join Mary Kay. I promise you. And so I will tell you that we have a money back guarantee for all our products. And we also have a 90% guarantee for the consultants that get in. So should you get in and it's not for you and you're like, you know what, I just rather be a customer, you can get out. And if you even wanted to send the stuff back, you can send it back, the products that you had not sold, and you get 90% of your money back. So to me, I thought, well, I'm gonna give it a try. What's the worst thing that can happen is that not one single person would buy from me, but I knew my mother would. And so, but I thought if they didn't, I'll just send it back and I'll lose 10%. I thought I've lost more than that on other things I've done that are crazy. So I want to just put this out here today. You can look on this group site. There's a lot of pictures of different things about the products and about. I'll put my website on here too, but it's real easy to get you signed up. Once you decide you want to, we'll just email you a link, or you can go to the website of the consultant that invited you and just sign up right there. But thank you for your time today. I appreciate it. I would love for any kind of questions that you have, if you'll put them in the comments, or just if you watched it and say, hey, I watched it and I'm a guest of whoever invited you. So that way we'll have a record of that. And then we'll reach out to you. And if you would like to have some more information in your hands, brochures or anything like that, or have a facial or book a party, we can certainly do that too. So thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your night.